The 630 men had traveled from their native Niger to neighboring Libya, where many of them plan to reach Europe over the Mediterranean Sea, a journey thousands of people from sub-Saharan Africa endeavor to make every year. But late last month, the men were deported by Libyan authorities in one of the country's largest expulsions in years. The mass deportation is part of a common pattern North African governments funded by European Union to tackle migration using brutal tactics to block sub-Saharan African migrants from heading to Europe. As an anti-migrant sentiment rises across Europe from France to Germany to Hungary, the citizens of sub-Saharan Africa trying to reach the continent are being pushed back by North African governments in proportions unseen in years. The EU has signed bilateral agreements with Tunisia, Morocco, Libya, Mauritania that include financial support to curb migrant flows. The strategy appears to be working. Illegal border crossings dropped sharply in 2024, according to recent data from the European Union's border agency's Frontiers. So, as for Tunisia, Morocco, Libya, Mauritania, that you people have collected money from European Union, it is your own business, so it is your duty to do whatsoever that you want to do in your country. But at the end of the day, don't forget that these Nigerians people you deported in such a demeaning manner or inhuman manner, don't forget that at the end of the day, they are still Africans like you. You can stop whosoever that you don't want them to use your border, but don't forget to respect their rights because they are still humans. And at the end of the day, don't forget that these people are just giving you money to use it to achieve a purpose against your own. And as soon as they think they don't have any need for you anymore, they will not hesitate to discard you. They will not hesitate to deal with you with disrespect, without dignity, and a whole lot. Don't forget that. But rights groups say the methods being used to keep sub-Saharan migrants from traveling to Europe include well-documented human rights violations, such as so-called desert dumps. So the human rights group are even complaining bitterly about the method they are using. And one of the methods are desert dumps. Migrants have been abandoned in the Sahara without food or water, or kept in North African prisons where they face torture, sexual violence, and starvation. Yes, and at large to every African leaders, this should equally serve as a wake-up call to you people, because if you people implement right policies, ensure that there is security in your land, ensure that there is good road connection and there is electricity, and your people can see hope in your country, I don't see why any African citizen should be risking their lives to go through the Sahara Desert, not to talk of thinking of crossing the Mediterranean Sea, which is a matter of life and death. So African leaders, the earlier you people start putting your house in order, the better for Africans. The better we can save many of such African lives that see no hope, that are traveling in this dangerous journey in order to see if they succeed. Just maybe they might be able to have a better life or have a better greener pasture or whatsoever. So African leaders, do the needful to save the life of Africans.